What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single player Let's Play. This is episode 23, and I know it has been a while since I've made a single player video, man. Oh, my goodness. First of all, my computer was messed up the week before last, and then last week I got really sick. I'm feeling a lot better now. I might sound a little different to you guys, but that'll go away eventually over the next few videos. I feel better. I'm like about 75-80% back, and yeah, time to make some more videos. Thank God we got the multiplayer stuff, or I would have like no videos going up. I've got a few things I want to talk to you about before we get started here. First of all, this whole video might be nighttime, might be a nighttime video. Not really sure. I'll probably cut some of it out. We'll probably do some farming or something later. But first of all, number one, someone brought to my attention that I did not give credit where credit was due for the Horde Night fix, and I call it a fix. Because when you only have 8 zombies come in, and I kind of feel like that's broken. So go watch the video before the Horde Night video. I talk about how to make it so you can get more. By the way, I am at Bedrock. Anyway, I talk about how you could get more zombies in your Horde Nights, and I made it sound like I came up with it. I didn't mean to do that. I was just kind of not really thinking about it. I said I figured out a way to do it, and no, I didn't figure out jack. You know. Twitchy McNuts. First of all, I love the name. Second of all, thank you very much. I really appreciate that fix, man. You're freaking awesome. And thank you very much for that fix. And sorry I didn't give you proper credit and everything. He was really cool about it. He didn't care if I gave him a shout out or not, but I told him, I said, listen, man, you freaking just made this Let's Play 10 times better because of that. So, yeah, you deserve a shout out. You're going to get a shout out. So, Twitchy McNuts, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Alright, I've been doing some work off camera. I basically spent all of day 29 upstairs. I basically did the farm thing, and after that I went around and hit boulders. Now, I'm going to talk about the boulders, okay? There's this dude called Dax and Dad. It's like a YouTube channel. He posts on the forums. That's how I found out about him. And he does tests, like what's more efficient, you know. And he just did a recent test on what's the most efficient way to get the materials you need to make reinforced concrete. And he did 3 tests. He did one underground mining. He did one digging up the gravel walkways. And he also did one with boulders. And I'm not going to, if you want to go watch the video, I highly suggest you go watch it. If you're going to go watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But the consensus basically was that, you hear that? That's what happens when I try and hit the floor. Anyway, if you basically the consensus was that boulders are the best. Now, the problem with boulders is they're not, they are finite. You're gonna have a hard time finding boulders eventually. But I spent the entire day getting stone from the boulders, and like just forget about the stone. Not only is it a better way to get stone, but it's also a better way to get iron and coal and potassium nitrate. Now, when he was doing the tests with the stone boulders, he was one-shotting the stone boulders. You have to get your, skills high enough. He was basically doing the test with all his skills maxed. And I hold to the belief that until you can one-shot stone, I think you're still better off doing the gravel road thing. But I really like the idea, the thought of one-shotting boulders on the surface. So what I did was I went ahead and pumped a few points in the toolsmithing, and I'm now making 409 items. So I'm debating if I want to put the rest of the points in toolsmithing and start making really good items or what. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do with that. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to think about. I want to one-shot those boulders. If I can one-shot those boulders with a 409 pick, with my skills where they at, then that's plenty good enough. I don't have to put any more points in anything. So we'll see how that goes. All right, there we go. Alright, so I've been told to come down to Bedrock to get the ores that you're looking for, but I've also been told that people are finding a lot of these ores like well above Bedrock. I've also been told that people are finding plenty of ores in all kinds of biomes. I'm gonna take this right now with you guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the journal. This is the Fun Pimps himself saying this. All biomes have iron ore and a rare chance for all ores. So you have a rare chance to have every ore you need underneath you. Each biome has a predominant ore, which can be seen in small patches on the surface and found in the biome near bedrock. See? Special ores per biome are nitrate in snow and wasteland, lead in maple and pine, coal is in plains and burnt forests, and oil shale is in the deserts. So that's my idea. So basically, no matter where you are, wherever you're digging, there is a chance, a rare chance, you're going to find every ore you need underground. But the Fun Pimp said it's rare. I don't know how rare it is because a lot of people have been finding everything they need. I have not been having too much success with this, but yeah, just digging down. Just digging down. I mean, we can always use we can always use the stone, so it's not like we're wasting our time here. So that's not really a big deal. All right, I'm gonna mine a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go upstairs and do. We're gonna have to deal with our clothes. We have one clothes chest upstairs, and I don't want more than one clothes chest. I feel like having 2 clothes chests is too much. By the way, if you hear this, that's me drinking water to keep my throat hydrated. Yeah, so I don't want more than one clothes chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually use the combine feature in the crafting thingamabob, the workbench, and we're going to combine some of those clothes. So I think, you know what? Let's just go do that now. I don't mind mining, but I really don't like mining on camera. A lot of you guys said, not a lot of you guys, but some of you guys said you want to see me mine. You want to see how I mine. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a feeling for it, but I'm not going to be down here mining for the whole video. So let's get back upstairs. Oh, that's right. I need ladders. There we go. Okay. So I will show you my mine. Oh, come on. Come on, game. There we go. Alright. Got something else I want to talk to you about. Madmole's last video he put up. Very interesting stuff on that last video, but we're gonna put that off for now. Just because I want to stay focused on what I'm doing here. Okay. Now, I believe over here... Oh, no, we gotta go up one more thing of stairs. So many stairs. My guy's gotta have, like, thigh muscles, like a freaking brick. You know, like a rock. Rock solid. Climbs up those stairs all the time. Up here, around here, is gravel. Because I basically dug down from a gravel patch upstairs. And this is actually going to be the way I get in and out of my base eventually. I gotta set that up. I'm not gonna do it right now. I've also had problems with screamers spawning inside my base because basically the way the game works, a lot of you guys are telling me to dig down below, dig far away, and put your campfires really far away from your base. First of all, let's see what we got going on here. I'm not really worried about it. Let's put some more wood in here. This is making iron for spikes. See right there. This one is making stone. This one's about to be done, which is fine. 5 minutes left. That's good. This one's just about done with stone. I'm gonna actually take all the stone out of these. Let's shut that off. Let's do this. Let's do some crafting, people. All right, you're done, and you are done as well. We'll take you. There we go. We're gonna take all of the cement we have. We're gonna take all of the stone we have. And we're going to take all of the crushed sand, and we're going to make as much concrete mix as we can. And I now have a little bit more stone. You know what? Just crush all that up into sand. I should probably go dig sand, but nah, that's fine. We'll crush all that up into sand. We've got quite a bit of cement mix. We've got like, what, 3,500 there? So that's good. Starting to get rolling on the cement mix. That is nice. Concrete mix. No cement mix, sorry. Okay, is there anything... I thought there was something else. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Alright, so what we're going to do now is... we're going to go into our clothes chest. We're going to look at some of the clothes we want to wear. Puffer jacket and... See, the puffer jackets aren't going together. Oh, they'd have to be the same color, wouldn't they? That's a black puffer jacket, and this is a brown, so that you can't combine those. Oh, combine that and that. And... just combine these jerseys. Let's see what happens if we combine them without repairing. 542. See, it doesn't do it all the way. We should probably repair this. Now that repairs it all the way. Alright, repair. We're going to have to make a concerted effort to get more cloth fragments. Maybe, just maybe, we could start planting cotton. Also, you could, if you want cloth fragments, you can always go look for campsites. Get a ton of cloth doing that. There we go. Repair. There we go. And, ooh, do I have any more sunglasses? Some forged iron. Let's repair these sunglasses. And then let's do this. Alright. Now we're styling and profiling. Yeah. Is there any... No, I'm just missing armor now. And a jacket, but I'm not going to wear a jacket. Alright, well, let's go down and continue mining. And, I'm actually... You know what? Let's work on the entrance here. I think I've got everything I need to work on the entrance, so let's do that. And while I'm working on the entrance, I'm going to talk about Mad Mole's latest video. Oh, man. Hold on, let me get a drink, because this is a doozy. Okay, I hope I remember to cut that silence out, because I actually had to cough. Okay, so, Mad Mole's latest video. Okay, well, it was a doozy, man. No more RMA zombies. How about that? I'm actually quite surprised that they decided to not do any more RMA zombies. Like, that was their baby. They loved it. And, like, you know what? That's what I love about the Fun Pimps, man. If something is not working, they're like, screw it. We're not going to do it. This isn't working. Let's just get rid of them and go back to the drawing board. And I'm so happy to hear about the RMA zombies, because the RMA zombies is what's causing all the lag, you know? Once they get rid of the RMA zombies, we're going to be able to have, like, big hordes again. Theoretically. I don't know if they're going to put the big hordes back in, but, you know, maybe. Maybe. That would be really sweet. You know what, let's take these out and put these in. Okay. There we go. And this is where all the gravel is now. We're very close to being by the surface now, but it is what it is. I'm okay with that. All right, let's put this right here, and now we should have a way in. Now we have a way in. Let's actually finish this. Okay, so no more RMA zombies. I'm really happy about that. I really am happy about that. Oops. But he also talked about some other things in this video. In the video before, he showed us some things he's doing. Man, do you guys watch my Empyrean series? Do you guys, anybody here watch? I don't know why I'm waiting for you to answer, but, you know, if any of you guys watch my Empyrean series, Empyrean, one of the most genius things about the game Empyrean is the way they handle their multiple blocks. All right, hold on. Let's upgrade this before we forget. Anyway, the thing I love most about Empyrean is the way they handle their multiple blocks in the game. Now, these games, one of the problems with these games, you get so many blocks, it just gets to be too much. Like, let's look at wood. Like, look at this. You've got all these stairs, all these railings, you know, catwalk stuff. You've got multiple different kinds, frame full corners, inner corners, ramps, wedges, all kinds of crazy stuff. And it gets to be, like, overbearing. And what the Fun Pimps are going to do, and what Empyrean did, like, I don't know, like, a long time ago, maybe like 6 months ago or something, is there's only going to be one more block in the game for each type of block, like wood frames. Wood frames is it. You won't see wood ramp frames. You won't see wood wedge frames. No more inner corners. No more nothing, okay? It's just going to be wood frames. And what's going to happen is when you go to put down that block, it's going to ask you what block you want to use, okay? So imagine I have the wood frame and I go to put it down and I want a ramp. It'll like have like 25 different things up there that'll all be made out of wood, and all I have to do is click on the ramp and it will transform the block I'm putting down into a ramp. It's freaking great. For those of you who want to know how this is going to work, go watch my Empyrean series. You'll see exactly how it works, and it is just fantastic. And God bless the Fun Pimps for for using it, because it's insane how good of a system that is. Also, they are going to be another thing that that Empyrean did like 6 months ago is they have these items in the game. Empyrean has 2 of them. They have a color tool, and they have a what's it called? Like I forget what it's called, but it's like you could basically put like different like textures on the blocks. So what you do is you build your base the way you want to build it, and then when you want to start like making your blocks look cool, like if you want your walls to look red, black, green, whatever, you use the color tool. If you want to have different like textures on your walls, now this is as far as I know, the Fun Pimps are only doing a color block thing. They're not doing the texture thing, which makes sense because 7 Days to Die is a lot more tech. Tech is the game I was trying to think of. 7 Days to Die is more low tech. It's more like, you know, baseline survival type stuff. Nothing fancy. Where, you know, a space game is obviously going to be more high tech. So I don't think they're going to put like any kind of like weird texture things in the game, but they are going to put a paint tool in the game. Not only are they going to put a paint tool in the game, and this is just I've had issues with everything we're talking about right now has been an issue with me since, oh, I don't know, since Minecraft, you know? And we're talking 6 years now of issues I've had with this stuff. And one of the issues I have with this is, and if you guys watch my Let's Play, you'll know, like, sometimes I'll make my walls too thick. I do it in Creativeverse. I make my walls too thick. Like, when I make a wall, I make it too thick. So that way this room can have a different texture than this room. Okay? But what the Fun Pimps are going to do now is they're going to make it so you can color the block on any side individually. Freaking genius. I loved it when Empyrean did it, and I love it that 7 Days to Die is doing it. This is just, you guys, I don't know if you understand what this means. If you don't, you're gonna, because you might be just like, whatever, Cage, you know, you think everything the Fun Pimps do is awesome, and that's mostly true, but you're gonna see when this comes into play. If you're any kind of builder, if you care about building, if you care about aesthetics, this is gonna blow your effing mind right at the back of your skull, okay? You just wait. You're gonna say, you know what? KJ488 was right. It blew my mind right out the back of my skull. So you guys just wait. You're gonna love it. All right, so let's get up top. Well, no, you know what? Let's not go up top yet. Let me drop some stuff off. We want to do this video. I think we're gonna actually. This video is pretty much over, but next video I think is gonna be us working on the new base. So let me organize some stuff, and I'll be right back. All right, let me go ahead and grab a shovel here, and we will be ready to go. All right, so I went ahead and ate. By the way, I made look at this meat stew. I made like all this meat stew. It's freaking sweet, and I got to make that because of my farm. My farm allowed me to make that. It's really good stuff. But when I ate it, anytime you eat something, even if you don't like put it in your inventory to eat it, it still counts as like making you smell, so the zombies can detect you. And I heard a screamer yell up top when that happened. Oh, really quickly too. I mentioned this earlier, but I think I got sidetracked. Yeah, a lot of people tell me to make my forges. A lot of people tell you to make your forges. Like, here's my base. Okay, they say make your forges really far away from your base, like over here somewhere. That's a long tunnel to dig, and it's also a long way to go. I don't really like doing that. It's definitely the best way to do it if you want to keep screamers away from you, but I find it to be a pain in the ass. Plus, you know, screamer herds make it exciting sometimes. But what you want to do is, if you're not going to do that, okay, again, that is the best case scenario, but you got to make it far enough away, like really far away, because basically what happens is when your forges are going, all right, here are my forges, they're pretty much about right here, all right, when your forges are going, and the heat is starting to become an issue, the screamers will spawn in a circle around your forges. It could be anywhere, okay? So what happens is sometimes they'll spawn over here, sometimes they'll spawn over here, here, or sometimes they'll spawn in my base. So this is actually a really bad spot for my forges. Basically, what you want to do is you want to go all the way down, and you want your forges to be in the center of your base. That way, when the screamers spawn, they're on the outside of your base, and what they'll do is they'll try and get to the forge, so they'll keep walking towards the forge area until like they destroy the forges, or sometimes like over here they'll just be over top of the forges and they'll just stand there doing nothing. So yeah, either go really far away with your forges or make them really right under your base. This is a bad spot for my forges. Kind of messed that up a little bit, but you know, it's fine. At least that's my understanding. That's what I've seen in the game. Maybe some people have different opinions on what's going on, but from what I've seen in the game, like, you know, that's basically the way it's working. So let's get up there and clear them out. I only have one forge going now, and that one's not even going to be going for very long. Hello. Hello, my dear. Time to end you. Time to end you too. Okay. Yep, they've been spawning cops. That's a problem. You know what? Let me go down and get my hunting rifle. I think I'm going to start keeping my hunting rifle with me because of the cops. So let me go get my hunting rifle. And if I see a cop, I'm going to snipe his ass. Try and get his sweet, sweet loot. Alright, so what's most broken on it? It looks like the, whatever this thing is called, and the stock. So we need a stock, and we need a receiver. Alright, and then what you do is you grab those, and you grab your repair kits, which are in here. And then you repair these 2 items. Repair. Repair. Then you take your gun apart. Like so. And then you put them in there, and you put the one you want to put back in your gun goes in the A slot, and the other one goes in the B slot, and boom. Not only does it repair it, but it gives it, now I only lose 2 points of quality every time I repair, so this thing's going up, like, quite a bit, and I'm only going to lose 2 points of quality every time I repair it normally, so this is actually a really good setup. 3D7, beautiful. Now we will assemble this. I don't like the way the assemble is right next to the scrap. Like, I don't know what the hell the fun pimps are thinking. But, alright, let's go back up there. Now we're ready for cops. Okay, oop. Ah! I was going the wrong way down here. I'll get used to it. Oh, shut up, timer. Oh, boy. Alright, copper. Get out here. You and I are gonna dance. That poor woman. Whoops, damn it. That was not a good shot. Beautiful. Worked out well. Oh, fancy schmancy armor there. Look at that. Military vest. I will wear that, thank you. Oh, look at that, man. That looks badass. That looks like some DayZ shit. I'm not a big fan of DayZ, but it's a pretty good-looking game. The military stuff in DayZ looks top-notch. Is she still alive? I don't hear her. Oh, she's right there. Alright, the heat should be calming down here. Well, whatever. I'll just farm some cops. Damn it, I aimed too high. Oh. Look at you little sons of bitches. Whatever, bro. My military vest is the bomb. They broke my hatch off that thing. Bastards. Did I close it when I went down? Maybe I didn't. Well, if I didn't close it when I went down, man, they freaking broke that thing. That's not cool. Not cool. You have no idea how uncool that is. Oh, facial piercings. I'm going to not use the facial piercings this time. Facial piercings take up the bandana slot. I'll show you what they look like. See? Can't really tell. I can go into third person mode. Maybe I'll do it next video. Alright, guys. I think we are just about done here. Where'd that cop blow up over here? I don't know where he blew up. Whatever. Alright, guys. Screamers have stopped. They shouldn't come along anymore. Now that I only have one forge going. I can take this thing out now because we don't need it anymore. And next video will be us doing some building. I'm not sure if we're going to work on this base to kind of like build it up a little bit, or the other base, probably the other base. And I'm going to try, well, actually I'm not going to be able to. I wanted to try and do some streams and do some farming on stream, but I'm not going to be able to because I need to make another video for this tomorrow. Anyway, that doesn't really matter to you. All right, guys, that's going to be it for episode 23. I'll see you next time for episode 24. Until then, take it easy.